So today I'm going to teach you guys how to make sesame buffalo wings. This is a family favorite of our kids. They love it. We serve this over rice, and I'm going to be making this in the Instant Pot, but if you don't have an Instant Pot, you can certainly make it without. It just takes a little bit longer. You have to marinate it for about an hour at least, maybe even overnight. Doing it with the Instant Pot, you do not have to marinate overnight. You can just start with the frozen chicken wings, which is what I've got right here. We go to Sam's Club because I have 5 kids. They don't stop eating. But you need soy sauce. The recipe normally calls for a rice vinegar, but I'm just using the white vinegar. It works great.
That's honey. Cleaning vinegar.
It's just fine. It works the same.
Okay.
It's just a stronger vinegar.
Okay.
Then we've also got some garlic, black pepper, whole black pepper, a lemon. You'll use the whole thing, minus the ends. Some oregano, some thyme, and we like this Kerrygold butter. So you'll start with most of the stuff. I've got a blender here. I'll put most of the lemon in there with a bunch of the other stuff in there for the sauce into the blender and make a nice beautiful sauce with the soy sauce and the vinegar. And then you put that over the chicken wings inside the Instant Pot. Now, I've got my sauce all made. I just showed you blending that all up. I just sliced up the lemon. You don't add the ends in. You can if you want. I just personally don't. Because then you dump about half this big Sam's Club size bag of wings in. Just fill up your Instant Pot. There we go. You see these are completely frozen. The nice thing about the Instant Pot is these will be completely cooked in about a half hour, which is fantastic. So now, take our butter, dump that right on top. We got about a tablespoon of thyme, dump that on. Do about a tablespoon of oregano. Once again, all of these measurements, a lot of these measurements are done with your heart. And then 2 tablespoons of honey. This is some local honey from here up in Montana that we get. And it's fantastic stuff.
What?
Alright. And the nice thing with the Instant Pot, you don't have to mix any of this stuff. Now, if you're making it to the point where you got to marinate it, you'll melt the butter and you mix all this stuff in with your brine right there. Then you just put it in a Ziploc bag and marinate it for at least 2 hours. But doing it this way, no need. And it tastes fantastic. It tastes like it's been cooking in the sauce for hours. Alright, sorry about that. Kid fell out of the chair. He's good, but that's life with 5 kids. So I forgot to mention you need sesame seeds. I'm going to use both black and regular sesame seeds today, but you just sprinkle a couple of these on top. I've never used the black sesame seeds before, but I want to try them out today. So give them a couple of those too. And then you just take the brine, and don't worry if it doesn't cover the wings completely, because it'll cook up in the Instant Pot, and it'll be beautiful. And you just dump it all on. There you go. A little bit. And at this point, you'll put it in your Instant Pot, put the lid on, and I've got a setting over here. I'll turn it so you can see it. Right here. For poultry, for about 30 minutes. So I'll let it just do its thing, And when it's done, you just release the pressure, and then I'll show you what to do after that.
A few moments later.
Okay, so now we got that done. Pull the lid off. There you go. Show them all the delicious chicken in there. That's how it looks. And I'll use this thing to pull them all out.
Good.
Yeah, smells amazing. Pull out all these chicken wings. And I'll put these all on a baking sheet, and these will pop in the oven. So these were frozen about a half hour ago. And if I were to grab one, it'd fall right off the bone. They're beautiful. But then I put them in the oven just a little bit on about 400 degrees, 425, or broil if you got that, to help crisp them up with a little bit of the juice from cooking it. And you can see there is a ton of broth in this. And then I will also use this broth to make rice. But I'll pour a little bit on the wings to cook in there. All right, that's all of them. And then I'll pop those in the oven. So, but yeah, look at all those. You can see this one's already falling off the bone right there. But they are beautimous. Alright, so I've got the chicken wings in the oven. I've got some rice I just used. You can see you got the juice right there. I just dumped the rice right in there and added a little extra water to compensate for the amount of broth I had left, based on what just however the measurements are for the rice that you're going to use. And then the Instant Pot, and this is seriously some of the best rice you're ever going to have. I just hit the rice setting on the Instant Pot, and it'll be done in about 10 minutes, and then we can eat. All right, these things are done. Pop these out of the oven. I'll bring them over to you. Just listen to those sizzle. Heck yeah. Grab me a plate. There we go. Sneak one over to the plate. I ain't gonna eat it fresh out of the oven, but there we go. And you can see how, just look at how that falls off the bone right there. Let it cool off, and then I'll take a bite. Okay.
One eternity later.
Alrighty, let's take a look at this rice. Can you see it over there, Jace? Can you bring the camera up and over?
I don't think he's tall enough.
Alright, we'll have your sister help. Look at that rice.
Okay. Nope.
Get a scoop of that out. There you go. So I just I took the chicken off the bone, then I'll mix that in together. And I'll take a big bite of, well, that's how I eat it, but there you go. There's the chicken. There you go. You guys gotta try these. You'll enjoy it. See you next time.